This video is going to cover Unit 6, Topic 2 and 3, finding the exact value of a trig function. So if we take a look at question 8 here, each one of our angles is measured in terms of radians. So the first thing we're going to do is convert these to degrees by multiplying by 180 divided by pi. That's where the 225 and the 150 come from. From there, we're going to figure out what quadrant we are in and if that trig function is positive or negative. So you'll hopefully remember cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So when you see cosecant, you're thinking sine, which is y. In quadrant 3, it's negative. Cosine is x. In quadrant 2, the x coordinate is negative. Next, you need to get a reference angle. So 225 minus 180 gets you a reference angle of 45. 180 minus 150 gets you a reference angle of 30. Now, because each of these have a negative value, the negative is going inside the parentheses. Both values are being squared, as you can see up here. So cosecant of 45 degrees, what you really need to think about here is the sine of 45, which we know is the root of 2 divided by 2. So we're just going to flip that. So that's where the negative 2 divided by square root of 2 comes from. It's negative because, again, the value is negative because we're in the third quadrant. So that's why that's there. And you're squaring that value. Here, cosine of 30. Remember, sine goes 1, 2, 3. Cosine goes 3, 2, 1. So that's where that value is coming from. Again, it's negative because in quadrant 2, cosine is negative. So if you square this fraction, you're going to get 4 divided by 2. If you square that, you're going to get 3/4. And then you just do a little math. You could plug this all on the calculator at once or do a little at a time. Either way, you're going to end up at that 29/4. So they could ask you any trig function. Maybe it's squared, maybe it's not squared, maybe it's in radians, maybe it's degrees. Maybe there's a coefficient out front, maybe there isn't. That's the extent of it. So that's the video covering Unit 6, Topics 2 and 3, where you find the exact value of a trig function. Have a nice day.